Hi, my name's Peter Ken and I play guitar.
Hi, I'm Thomas Webb. I play the bass and banjo.
Hi, my name is Jason Burbine. I also play the bass and drums.
I play the fiddle and dance, and I'm Gordie MacKeeman. We're Gordie MacKeeman and his Rhythm Boys, and you're listening to Cigar&Whiskey with Yannick Tellier.
These guys are spectacular. They're from PEI, and it's Gordie MacKeeman and the Rhythm Boys, if I remember correctly. Here's the titular man who holds Gordie MacKeeman, and from left to right, we'll start with
Peter Ken.
Peter Ken.
Hi, my name's Thomas Webb.
Hi, and Jason Burbine is mine.
Now, you guys have been together for how long?
It's been about almost 6 years now. Almost 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've noticed that in 2016 you won 4 awards from the PEI Music Registry, Entertainer of the Year, Group Recording of the Year, Roots Traditional,
Entertainer, Album of the Year.
and Album of the Year. Now, we'll tie these guys to another group that we actually know, Vichten. They know them quite well. In fact, I think you mentioned that you actually grew up looking towards them.
Somewhat, yeah. I used to go to parties of Philip, their father. You know, it was like great kitchen parties.
Yeah. Now, from the stage presence, he's the bass man.
That's me.
He's the fabulous fiddler, and we can't see it right now, but his feet usually actually dance quite well when he's on stage. In fact, he was doing specific movements that were traditionally never seen, for me at least, on the violin player. I've seen craning of the neck, but never, apart from Vichten's crew and other fiddlers that actually know how to do step dancing. You blew me away. How did Gordie MacKeeman and his Rhythm Boys get formed? How did it come about?
As a group, we started. We kind of just started. I made a fiddle CD just for the fun of it. We were all playing in different groups, really, at that time, and I just made a fiddle CD for the fun of it. And then all of a sudden, we were getting asked to do gigs from the album we made. These guys we played together for years as in different other groups as being backup guys for a country singer or anything like that. So yeah, we kind of just formed out of that, and yeah, it's been great. Yeah.
Now, you guys have one of the advantages of being in the Maritimes for one, but being from the island, which means that you don't have to really worry about costs when it comes to traveling. You have access to vehicular mobility and flights if you need to, but are you currently touring with the group as it stands right now, or are you just concentrating on PEI locales for your entertainment?
We're always touring. Usually we usually do two months of the year at least over in the United Kingdom. We play over there quite a bit. We've been to Australia a few times, and I think last year we toured through about 7 countries last year. So we do travel out quite a bit, but we also stay home quite a bit too and play good local festivals and things like that as well.
Well, now I know that as a musician and as music players, you guys have a lot weighing on your shoulders when you're actually trying to balance everything together, life, possibly jobs. How do you cope, or what would you say is your coping mechanism in regards to making things balanced, where you, if you're married or have a girlfriend, have children? Anyone?
Yeah, well, I'm married, and I always make the best time I can when I'm home. It's always great to be with your wife and your dog, things like that. And it's with today's technology, it's really easy to keep in touch when you're away. So we can always phone, Skype, Facebook, email. It's not like a few years ago when go to England, you'd have to buy a calling card, and get to a payphone and call home. Now it's so easy. You're just connected all the time, and but you do really cherish your time at home. And I know the minute I walk out the door, that's when you start missing someone. But the good thing is she's been there every time I came home. So I'm very lucky that way.
So behind a great man, there's a great woman.
Even greater.
Greater. Okay, well, there we go, folks. Now, musicianship-wise, I know that you stick to your instruments, but are there alternative instruments that you're currently working on becoming proficient on, or that you actually do play but rarely bring out on stage?
Typically within our show, we usually we kind of switch around instruments quite a bit. Actually, usually we kind of have a traditional kind of rockabilly setup, and then we switch to a bluegrass setup. But all the boys play multiple instruments. Tom's a pedal steel player as well, and everyone plays a bunch of different things. So it's, I think, it'd be hard to find. Most musicians dabble in something else or another. You know, we don't have long attention spans, I don't think. So.
Well, you'd have to have long attention spans because you guys play a lot of traditional music. When it comes to traditional bluegrass, a lot of the stuff has some form of ties to Appalachian roots. I know that you also touch roots type of music, and there's a third type of category that they give in your bio in regards to what you actually touch. But the simple fact that you're from PEI, right next door from Moncton, New Brunswick, is simply amazing because we know where to find you, we know where to call, and the fact that you're going on tour for 2 months in the UK is going to be an exciting experience for all of you. But I think you've all been there more than once so far.
I think we've done about 14 or 15 tours there now, so it's.
We just got back a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. And so we're actually comfortable driving on the other side of the road now. You know, so yeah, it's a lot different than when we first started.
Any plans for a rest period? Is it going to be during summer, or is it going to be during?
We kind of just had a little bit of a rest period this last little bit. So you know, the summer season's always busy doing different festivals and things like that around. We're a lot around home this summer, which is nice. Like we're doing a lot of maritime festivals, which is, it's nice to be close to home too. And no, we're heading back to the UK in September.
Oh, wow. Okay. New recording is out. It's been out for a year.
It's almost 2 years old now.
Okay.
I would say so. We're hoping to get to work on a new recording in October, actually.
So, folks, we have these beautiful, beautiful men, capable in their own right on the stage. And, well, is there anything else you'd like to add? The CD can be bought from your website directly?
Yep, crazylegs.ca.
There we go. And trust me, folks, Crazy Legs is a good moniker for this man. Because he showed me the step dancing on stage that I've not seen from anyone else so far. So I'd like to thank you all for giving me your time and coming over for a quick interview.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.